A good morning to everyone. We are live from digital address GA0992539 in Kokomemle, Accra. On DSTV, we are on channel 421 and GoTV channel 144. Welcome to JoyNews Interactive. Follow us, like our page on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We are JoyNews on TV. Selinam Ampo. Now, a good number of roads are in deplorable states in Accra. Often in the rainy season, many who use the roads become frustrated because of the difficulty they have to endure in using these roads. One road that has caught our attention is the Lekma Road. Residents of Spintex, Bachona, Nungwa, Teshi, and Lavadi who use that road will have to be more patient as the 7.5-kilometer Lekma Road will not be constructed anytime soon. But here at the Joy News channel, we launched a campaign, #FixLekmaNow. Discussions have been going on and comments have been passed, and we will read some of them. But before that, let's show you the Twitter trends. And right at the top is the #FixLekmaNow. A lot of people have been talking about the Lekma roads. It has generated about 1,396 tweets on that topic alone. Welcome back. Now let's read what people had to say about #FixLekmaNow. And Rexford Kuma tweets, he says, this is long overdue. Should we wait till electioneering time before we attend to the road? #FixLekmaNow. And Nicholas Official says, oh my goodness, what's happening? Must we wait for some prominent people to die before this road is fixed? He's asking. #FixLekmaNow. And Ajua Inshira says the Lekma Hospital treats about 262 patients daily. Amongst the top 10 infections treated are upper respiratory tract infections and eye infections, an indication that the dust from the road leading to the hospital has a lot to do with the health of the people. #FixLekmaNow. And Ebenezer Yenzu says a traffic situation on the Spintex Road and the Eduamin Nungwa stretch could be eased if the Lekma Road is fixed. Lives could also be saved. Fire service can access home quickly, and we need to walk our talk, and promises are too much. #FixLekmaNow. And Anthony Eduahene says, I support the call to fix the road, but Lekma Road is not the worst in Ghana. Come to Siri in the Western North region, where since independence, the only highway linking major towns is impassable, dusty, muddy all year. No hospital like Lekma even to attend in the area. #FixLekmaNow. And Kojo Yabua says, if I dey count the people them die for my hood, sake of the Lekma road to the hospital, it go over you. #FixLekmaNow. And Fifi Kumsin says, it's time to do this. We need to change the situation. #FixLekmaNow. And Staganot says, how awkward it is that a death trap is right in front of a hospital. #FixLekmaNow. And Simon Yako says, whenever I listen to the responses from the Lekma MCE with regard to the Lekma Road, it makes me sick. And the Minister, MP, and the MCE must fix that road ASAP as soon as possible. And #FixLekmaNow. And Didymus says, I remember a couple of weeks ago I was having a rotation at Lekma Hospital and it rained. It was sad that family members couldn't even walk across the road to get things from the shops around or go have tests done. #FixLekmaNow. And Kojo Yangson says, there's a contractor, which means at some point this road was budgeted for and money was allocated for this construction, but the road is not being constructed. Sounds familiar? Welcome to Ghana. #FixLekmaNow. And Juvenile Emma says, Nana Akufo-Addo, please order the road ministry to fix the Lekma road now. It can harm your government. Trust me. Thank you. Hashtag fix Lekma now. And Kojo Asante tweets, he says, Dr. Okoboy, good morning. Hashtag fix Lekma now. And Kafui says, my friend who lives by that road, pro-life side, he says, had to take his newborn to the village because of the dust. The eight-month-old boy now has cough after complaining. The MP came to grade the road, and this has worsened the situation for them because of speeding drivers on the road. Hashtag fix Lekma now. And Jerry Chatro says, how do you go to the hospital to cure an ailment and contract another ailment? Hashtag fix Lekma now. Well, the campaign is still going on. You can go on to our social media platforms, Joy News on TV, and add your voice to this. Hashtag fix Lekma now. Away from that, let's talk about weed legalization. There are two events that seem to be setting the tone for the national conversation on whether marijuana use should be legalized or at least decriminalize drug use. Today, there will be a public lecture on drug policy reforms, the first of its kind in Ghana. It will be on the theme Drug Policy Reforms, Perspectives on Criminal Justice and Decriminalizing Drug Use. There are many countries that have legalized cannabis, but let's check some of them out. Interesting facts right there. Now, here in Ghana, we asked you if we should legalize marijuana or not. And we put up a poll, and this is what you had to say. So in that poll, 46% voted yes, and surprisingly 54% says no. Out of that is we have 6.4 thousand people who did that vote. Well, the vote is still on. You can go, your poll is still on. You can go onto our social media platform, Joy News on TV, to do your vote. I'm sure many of you had your reasons why it should not and why it should. Let's read some of those comments. And Sixes Buano says, legalize it and tax it so it's not misused. Put a standard price for the smallest quantity sold, so no one sells below that. Also, the crop can be exported to other countries with the same system for foreign exchange. Example, the Canadian flag right there. And Kwame Chima says the present fight against cannabis cannot take Ghana into the next century, and I feel sorry for the government not taking this opportunity to generate alternative sources of income. And Castro says no, because the innocent youth will abuse it and the rate of crime will be very high. Nana Kwabna Ejeni Mboating says, how many mental or behavioral health hospitals do you have in Ghana? We are in Ghana in peace. You guys want to introduce this. Continue. Ask the Ghanaians working in hospitals in America, children who come in with suicidal tendencies. You do not know what you are asking for. An increase in crime rates and teenage pregnancy and so on. Fred Ogbat says the rate at which it's being used, it might as well be legalized. And Nanaya Ankuma says it's a must. I wonder why we sit on gold, yet we just watch foreigners dig it. Advanced countries are always looking at the positives of everything, while we go for negativity. Whether legal or illegal, marijuana will be abused. So why don't we reap the economic benefits that lies within? We will sit here and wait till it devalues economically before we try making a good move. Hashtag positive thinking. And David Ajay says, my reason for no is our health system is not equipped enough to support the side effects of consumption of weed. And Togbe says legalization of weed should be perceived from the economic gains perspective and not necessarily its domestic and public use. We've got a blessed land for the plant, and since agriculture sector remains the future of the country, government can recruit people to cultivate them for exports and revenue returns. We've already got laws that prohibit public smoking. This should be strengthened and strictly enforced to prevent infections from secondhand smoking. And Nana Kofi Ganaba says, before we think of legalizing it, we should also think of building for rehabilitation centers in every region first, because most of the youth will abuse it. And Stan Smith says, if Food and Drugs Authority can give us the importance of cigarettes, then weed must be legalized without a second thought. We must stop this hypocrisy. Interesting comments coming in right there. Well, let's take a short break and we'll be back with more stories. Welcome back from that break. You're still watching Joy News Interactive. Now, making the rounds on social media is a certain trend or challenge, and it's of friends posting pictures of themselves now and years in the future. The viral app FaceApp has been giving people the power to change their facial expressions, looks, and now age for several years. Well, some people have been participating in the FaceApp, and let's check that out. So we have Wizkid and Davido right there. That's what they're assuming to look like in some years to come. And Mo Salah, actually looking quite good for an old man. Hey, and our Shatawale. We have Stonebwoy as well. And yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Well, he doesn't look like he has aged a bit, just a little bit. Oh, Sarkodie also in the Face App Challenge. Meanwhile, at the same time, people have been given Face App the power to use their pictures, names, for any purpose it wishes, for as long as it desires. Here are some of the Face App terms of use. So Face App performs most of the photo processing in the cloud. They only upload a photo selected by a user for editing. They do not transfer any other images from the phone to the cloud. And FaceApp is saying they might store an uploaded photo into the cloud. The main reason for that is performance and traffic. We want to make sure that the user doesn't upload the photo repeatedly for every edit operation. Most images are deleted from our service within 48 hours from the upload date. So for those of you saying the conspiracy theories flying about Face App, well, you can still use it. Your picture will be deleted after 48 hours. Anyways, it's time for us to do a bit of throwback on social media. Well, Ghana is a land of all interesting inscriptions, be it on signposts, on a wall, even our everyday trotro. Let's take a look at these pictures that have surfaced on social media over time. Fish piles. And that's all we have for you on JoyNews Interactive. You've been watching with me, Selina Ampo. Do have a blessed day. Goodbye.